My dad was born in 1941 in Davenport, Iowa. He was very funny, very gregarious, very animated, liked to tell stories. He loved to throw dinner parties and gatherings, and he was very much a people person, and he was gay. My father married my mother when my mom was 18, and they had a baby within a handful of months. My sister was born 10 months later, and then I was born in 1965. So they started their family young and quick, but when you ask someone not to be who they are, that's your recipe for disappointment. She couldn't give him what he wanted, and he asked my mom for a divorce. When I was in high school, knowing my dad was gay, sometimes I was okay, then I was mad that, you know, it's a roller coaster. It was taboo. It wasn't okay. I didn't know anybody else that was. Maybe somebody talked about an aunt or an uncle, and it was a travesty, and it was tragic, and oh my gosh, you know, like took our breath away. To have a dad who was gay was absolutely, positively unheard of. And I don't know how to face any of it. I don't know what it means. I don't understand it. We certainly aren't talking about it as a family. I couldn't even share it with my siblings, nor could my siblings share it with me. So I'm just gonna pretend, you know, until I think about it again. And then when I think about it, I feel terrible about it. I felt really alone. For so many years, I didn't know anyone else that was in my position, but it didn't mean that they weren't. In 2008, I was a stay-at-home mom. I thought, I've got to do something. And if I was going to do something, I had to do something important. And so I decided I would start writing. And I just started writing my story. I just started purging it. And I had some friends that said, you've got to go to Iowa to one of their workshops in the summer. So I sat down one weekend and I wrote the essay and I sent it in. And I was terrified. I mean, I could count on half of a hand how many people I have told that my dad was gay. And now I am jumping off into the abyss. And I went to the class and my essay is passed around. Everybody reads it. We come into class and my instructor said, okay, before we get started, I want to see a show of hands. How many people feel that this is a communal story that needs to be told? And every person raised their hand. There was an open mic evening 2 days later, and they said, we think you need to read this at the open mic. I did, and I cried through half of it. And as I left, I had several people approach me who I didn't even know. And so I knew there was fuel for me to continue and to share the story. And so here I am. I've come a very long way. I'm sharing with people. I think it is no longer my biggest shame. Just like my dad is more than a gay man, I'm more than a gay man's daughter. When I do open up and share with people what I'm doing, I've either had people openly say, that's interesting because I feel like, you know, it's okay and everybody's out and people are getting married. So I just think there's a real misconception, and I think it's important for people and for society to know the struggle, because unless we're really truthful, we're not going to heal and we're really not going to change. I still continue to experience things, like these gay guys, and it's still happening and it still hurts. And my children hear that, and my children's grandpa was a gay man. There's still need for the conversation, and people are still being hurt by it. And it's more than just about the gay person. It's about their family members. That when you say that, it hurts me too. And so that's who I want to help. I also think it can be powerful for someone who's entering adulthood and becoming independent and deciding, okay, who and what do I want to be in life? I think just like I heard in my class at Iowa City, it's really communal. I think there's a lot to learn from it. My blog is called Honor Thy Gay Father because it's been so tricky to honor him. Hopefully someday people can really honor their gay dad or their gay parent or their gay relative or their gay friend. I want Honor Thy Gay Father to stand for something positive, a positive conversation about a part of our humanity. That's what I hope.